So all these are plastic. And these need how much oil for plastic? 30. So this will use 240 of the, I am going to assume 600 of just this. Do I need to put these back in? I need to get another one in a little bit. No. 600. 360. So how much if I make direct fuel? Of course, these will also make residual fuel. So these will go down. Let me just go ahead and make these. So all of these are plastic, and all of these are making... So that's 80 per minute. And then if I... This is 60 per minute. That's not great. Maybe I only want 60... What do we need rubber for? What's rubber used for?
To make fuel generators.
Other than that, though, like, do we need rubber for like components?
Maybe.
I'm looking it up.
Seemed a bit silly if rubber was only used to make one thing.
Oh, we need rubber for modular engine. Okay, so we do still need actual rubber production. I mean, not that I wasn't going to produce rubber, I just didn't know how much rubber I was going to make. It's 20. And it's 20. So I do 6 plastic. 60. It's still only 100. I need to have another 20, so I think it's going to be 8 plastic and 2 rubber. Probably. How much rubber goes into one of these? 15. How much does this make? 20. Trying to think of like how to get it to be efficient. But I mean that's fine. That'll be 40. We'll have a deficit of or an overabundance by 10, excess of 10. I think I can deal with that. All right, so then let's go ahead and make another 2 of these, and these will be the rubbers. How much room do I have if I put... Not a lot. But I can put walkways like up on this level, and that will be fine. So then these will go down. I'll have to mess with the logistics down there. So then these will feed into... I want them to feed into at least 1 or 2 tanks. I think these are fine. I don't need to use the huge ones. there, and then I could put these up. Could do something like this. It's double buffer. And then, so these will all come down here, they'll feed into this. We're all going to go underneath, and then it'll come up here, feed into this, and this will go back down, underneath, and it will come up. Into a new refinery. How do I make this aesthetically pleasing? What if I move this?
That's just it. You don't.
That's the neat part. Still haven't actually ever seen that.
One day.
One day. This feeds this. This feeds this. Underneath, they combine, and they come up into another refinery. Which I'm going to here. So this is a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What was it? 80 plus 40 is 120, which is enough for 2 of these. Perfect. Of course, I don't have any more motors. It's fine. I'll grab more motors. And then, I could just kind of use these. These are kind of like a signal that these are different, and then the rest of this is going to be fuel. Because in addition to the residual fuel, I want to make actual straight up fuel directly from the oil. Motors. Making a lot of refineries, you guys. I have 12 up right now, and I have plans for like several more. As it is, I might move those refineries a little bit, just for aesthetics. I have kind of an idea of what I want to do down there. Which, again, is purely cribbed from a video, or videos that I've seen. I have been watching a lot of videos, but like, you know, some stuff I want to figure out myself, but when it comes to aesthetics, I will watch videos. Motors. I can't believe I went through so many motors. Anything else? I think I'm okay. In case it wasn't obvious to people watching right now, today is definitely a bit of a dicking around day. Like I'm gonna be dicking around with designs for this new base. Today is definitely not a day of progress.
Maybe not for you.
Are you progressing, Lost Joke? What are you
My
progressing?
little fuel depot out here is entirely self-sufficient now.
Well, that's good.
And it's producing plastic.
Well, that's good. I am going to be producing quite a lot of plastic once this is actually all done.
So I currently, with the fuel generator, have 2 fuel pumps, 2 refineries, all hooked up to 1 fuel generator.
Yeah, the fuel generator is like...
I even overclocked it, just to be sure.
You can feed several fuel generators with one single refinery making fuel, by the way. Because the fuel generators only eat like 12 gallons or whatever a minute. And the fuel refineries make like a lot more than that.
The only thing I have to do is either occasionally come out and pull the plastic out of the container or find a way to ship it somewhere. Other than that, it is completely self-reliant.
Let's just see what this is. I think what I want. So I'm actually going to do the refineries over here. I wish I could zoop the refineries. I wish I could zoop machines.
I see the first order of business to make getting to this fuel depot easier is put a road down.
Right.
I'll get to that in a moment.
Now, these are making fuel. But I also want to make fuel directly. These might actually be the direct fuel ones because they're closer to the to those. In fact, yeah, that's fine. And these will be the 2 direct fuels. But then these have to feed in. Go further out. the way I need to like organize this complex thing, because I have fuels making plastic directly from the oil, and then or refineries making plastic directly from the oil, and then I have refineries making fuel, but then those fuel making refineries are also making things that will go into other refineries to also make plastic. And so I'm trying to think of how I want to like group them. It's the same amount. They need to be fed by 2 refineries. I could just have one of these be this. So I have 7 regular plastics and then 1 using this stuff. Probably be fine. It would just be like the one that's not connected to the buffers. So plastic, 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 visual plastic, rubber. This one's actually rubber. Per minute versus 60 per minute. Nah. It's regular rubber. This we're making residual fuel. This is making residual fuel. This is making fuel. This is making fuel. And then these will lead to a big tank that will then lead to a bunch of generators. And I might just continue building that way, or have the generators be like here. That's iffy because of that stupid hill over there. Well, anyway. Just down here.
It's now time for my company-sanctioned dinner.
Oh yeah, what are you having?
The company lunch.
What are they serving in the cafeteria today?
Salisbury steak with buttered noodles or vegetable medley.
That's pretty good.
Actually do kind of like Salisbury steak though.
I kind of like Salisbury steak. You know what? I like frozen Salisbury steak. Not obviously, I don't eat it frozen, but
What do you mean? You're not a man? You don't just chew into a frozen block?
the like Stouffer's like Salisbury steak and like mac and cheese. I actually kind of like. I do have to put a little bit of salt on it, but otherwise it's good.
I recently had a Salisbury steak from IHOP of all places, and it was actually pretty good. Salisbury steak with steamed vegetables.
Steamed. Very steamed.
Alright, I think I'll get back to my road making.
Did you see the videos on how to make like curved roads and stuff?
No.
It's actually pretty easy to do.
Well, my roads aren't like a continuous path. I'm breaking them up.
Right,
so they're mostly like, well, one to I guess even out terrain that is too bumpy, but it's mostly to be like visual landmarks so you know where to go.
Foundations.
I mean, if I wanted to fully pave over Paradise, I'll have to like automate. Was it plates and concrete? I mean, I already have concrete going, but I guess I could start making plates, I suppose.
We'll have a. Because this actually is never going to go. It is going to go. There is going to be some overlap because it's going to be overlapping right here, isn't it? Maybe some like intersection. That's fine. And then here I was gonna. This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna do this. Can I do? Yep. Something like this. Except. I have to go down a little bit further. You know what? I'll go down a little. Let's do. That, and then. This. Maybe this will work. Maybe this will look okay.
Actually connecting the curved parts to straight parts is the hard part there. Huge pain in the ass.
I can imagine.
This caterer had to come so far to this area.
Let's see.
So I've had some Mando spoiled to me a bit.
Yeah.
Specifically, a character reveal.
What character?
The Jedi responsible for Grogu being alive.
I mean, everybody had that spoiled for them this week because it was new. He was new this week.
Yeah, but news, like my news feed, Twitter, just immediately like, get this guy, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen this episode yet.
I was he even in like any of the other shows? Was he in like Clone Wars?
He was Jar
or
Jar.
like I know that. I was trying not to say that so the other people weren't gonna get spoiled. But
No,
I mean the character.
I think
like,
after
was the character in anything else?
no, as far as I know, he's probably completely new.
There we go. That looks good.
I didn't spoil first. Greedo did.
Han didn't shoot first. He didn't. There was no first. Han shot. Greedo didn't shoot at all. Han shot before Greedo could get a shot off.
He didn't say the no word.
Don't say it. Don't do it. I don't want to get banned on Twitch.
McClunky.
No. Can't say that last joke.
I did. What are you gonna do about it?
You're gonna get canceled.
Can't cancel what didn't start.
So
It's a failure to launch.
This needs to. I'm gonna get rid of those two, but for now we'll just do this.
I went and watched the original trilogy again, and it's a bit weird because I know how the film's pacings were before Lucas started putting a lot of additional scenes and edits into it, and it just feels weird.
You saw the actual original trilogy and not the.
I
redo?
believe I have them on VHS.
I have them on VHS as well. There was like a Darth Vader themed like box.
I'm pretty sure we have the same thing then. Yes, have them on VHS, so I've watched them many times. So watching the current iteration of them is a bit weird because it's like I know this scene wasn't here.
Instead.
Tried watching it with the kids here, and I guess it's not quite as engaging for them for the most part.
Yeah, not really.
Unless there's a lot of like laser fights and explosions, they kind of like lose interest.
I mean, that's what the original trilogy was: is laser fights and explosions.
Well, apparently it was not enough.
It was the friggin' prequel trilogy where they were like, let's discuss Senate matters and hearings and stuff.
And trade negotiations.
Trade negotiations.
But the negotiations never happened.
It's like a little wide for what I want, but you know what? It's fine.
I just want more criminal underground stuff, really.
Oh, why are these different? Oh god, alright. There we go. Okay, so all of these need to be... These need to be adjusted now. I'm wondering if I should move these back a little bit more. I should. Alright. Because I need room for the conveyors as well, that's why. So from here, this might not work. No. I don't need this many. In fact, I can get rid of this. What's this? What is this locking thing? That's fine. I'm just gonna make this lower down. And that'll work then. Let's do this. It's like a little bit cattywampus, but it's fine. And this is fine also. It's like reaching a little bit. That's perfectly fine. I do not mind that. This one I mind. Yeah, so it matches the other ones. And I'm not gonna turn this on again until I'm more ready. I am going to put this back in. I'm thinking this will go around this way.
Don't think of that.
I could go this way, but no, this way is gonna have stuff. I can't do that. So yeah, it's gonna have to go around. I want it to have like a nice even curve, and I think I'm gonna have to actually make that myself, aren't I? First of all, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to make this a nice like smooth curve.
You do one
No,
foundation and then
I'm
two.
doing pipes. No, I'm doing pipes.
Oh, pipes.
Yeah, I'm doing pipes. I mean, this is okay.
I use the auto 2D. That one works pretty well.
Yeah, but it's giving me. I want to make like a larger curve than like an immediate 90-degree curve. Like I do want to do 90 degrees. I just want to. I want to do it like a bigger 90-degree curve. You know what I mean? I might not be able to though. You know what? We'll just not worry about it. I can do this. Like this, like in the middle. Let's work. Why? Why would you have done that? This ain't bad. You know what? I'll take it. Can't be right. It's like in the middle. We're gonna have to make all of this 2. Might mark 2s, but that's fine. Do
I
that
keep
later.
forgetting I should not jump into the car.
Why not? What's wrong with jumping into the car?
It doesn't put you in the driver's seat.
Oh. Thought it did. It does for me.
Like, have you jumped and like jumped into the car, like running jump and then hit E as you're coming into it?
Yeah. Many times. It's like my favorite way to get into the car.
Well, I never land in the seat. So far, it's just a visual bug for now. I don't know if
It
it's
must be a
breaking the
multiplayer
game
thing. I assume it's a multiplayer thing. Like I assume it's because it works for me because I'm the host. It doesn't work for you because you're you're a guest in my home, and thus you suffer from the lag.
Filthy host privilege.
All right.
You don't want none of this.
Ah. Who's spamming the thing?
I was spamming somebody who needed to die.
Oh.
You want a piece of this too? Bean?
Wake up. Time to die. Where's that from?
You need to be more specific.
It's pretty known quote if you know the movie.
Don't think I do.
Craig, do you know the movie?
No.
Oh. You of all people would know.
I might realize if you told me what movie.
Blade Runner.
No.
That's what Leon says to Deckard when they fight. He's like beating the shit out of him, and Deckard is like dazed and nearly unconscious, and Leon like smacks him and says, "Wake up, time to die."
Yeah.
Just getting the friggin' foundations to look right is an absolute pain. I think this is okay. I think it's okay to do this. Okay. I wish there was a like a three-way junction instead of the four-way junction for the pipes. Sometimes I only want to go one way. Alright, and then I don't actually have all of these set up actually. I do have them all set up because these aren't going to go over there. bless you. This does need to go further. In fact, let's do this. This doesn't match. It's because it's on the other side. It's fine. It's fine the way it is. And then from here, so these are going to... come out. That's okay. No, I gotta move out a little bit more, don't I? This one. This is actually gonna go like this. Or rather, this. Man, making things look nice takes a lot of time and effort in this game.
Yeah.
This is annoying.
That
Railings snap to the foundation, right? So you can put them like in a nice, neat line, but they will not snap to triangle segments. They will not go diagonally.
weird.
No, I will not harvest this thing.
And then this is going to go down there and up here. This is fine to be a tighter curve. This. This.
Who else wants some Debo?
Excuse me.
You don't want none of this. Want some of this too? Get out of here.